there, gorgeous! Hope you're having a great day. It's such a joy to see you. In this video, I'm talking about more hidden gems that you can find in the drugstore that will not break the bank, but are not that widely talked about. One of the brands I feel like does not get enough recognition, especially in the social media sphere, is Hard Candy. And so that's the eyeshadow palette that I have to share with you here today. It's Where There's Smoke, I Look Fire. The reason that I feel like Hard Candy is not talked about that much is because they started out not so good. I mean, if you tried Hard Candy way back in the older days, then you know that some of the quality was hit and miss. It was mainly miss. It was hard to find good quality products. And it wasn't until I tried their eyeshadow palettes a few years back at the recommendation of one of my friends here on the channel that I was really amazed at how much they had changed their formula, and every eyeshadow palette that I've tried since then has been amazing, and this one is no different. From what I can remember, they also had a more nude toned palette along these lines, and I believe there was a rosy one. I can't remember the other colors, but if you see these, they are worth trying and definitely one of those hidden gems that is amazing quality. Let's talk about the Kiss Lash Glue Liners. These are amazing. I started using these in place of my traditional lash adhesive just to try something different. And I am amazed at not only how easy the eyeliner is to apply, but it grabs onto the lash like nobody's business and it does not let go. It's one of the best lash adhesive products that I have tried, and I have been loving these. My favorite of the moment is the brown one. It's just been the one that I've been using the most, but I would recommend any of them. They have a black one and a clear one too. Another product that is a hidden gem is from Essence, and that is their Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. This has a fibrous consistency to it, so when you apply it in your brows, not only are you filling in with a gel-like consistency, but you're also adding fibers into the brows to thicken them up. And it does a beautiful job of filling them in with very little effort required. And it's affordable. I want to say it was between $2 or $3 when I spotted it at Target, and it's been a wonderful product. For the rest of the face, let's talk about foundation. This foundation does not get enough love. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation. This has a medium coverage to it, and it is one of those that you have to work quickly with. But even if you let it dry a little too long on the skin, it is a very forgiving foundation, and it blends in beautifully. It gives the skin a soft matte finish. It lasts all day. This is one of the few drugstore foundations that I own where I don't need a primer. I don't need to worry about what powder I'm putting over the top. This one will hold up for, I'm telling you, 15, 16 hours with minimal shine breakthrough and no transferring. It's amazing stuff, and why this is not talked about more, I don't know, but it's really, really good. For the under eye area, I really love these next two products, and I don't hear much about them, but I'm gonna rave about them for a second because they're pretty doggone good. The first one is from Milani. This is the Under Eye Brightener. The one that I'm using is in the shade Rose. They came out with these not too long ago, and I find them to be easy to apply, and they add a beautiful brightness to the under eye area. Usually when I use this, I don't have to apply much concealer over the top because it does such a beautiful job of brightening the under eye area, and it's especially great for those days when I don't get much sleep. And on top of that, in this look today, I used another what I feel to be hidden gem from the drugstore that many people don't talk about, from Neutrogena, and that's their Radiant Cream Concealer. The shade that I'm using here is Ivory Light 1. Very rich pigment and consistency. You don't need much with this. I'm using too much in the example I'm showing you here because I get a little heavy-handed sometimes. It's such a great product. It's an amazing concealer that not only feels hydrating underneath the eyes, but it does a beautiful job of minimizing dark circles, creating an even skin tone, and hiding everything that you want to hide in the under eye area. And what I do too with this concealer is I bought one that was a little bit darker. So the other one that I have is, that's not it, sorry. Okay, this one in the shade Ecru Light 2, and I use this to spot conceal any blemishes around my face. So I don't use the one I use underneath my eyes, but I do use one for the rest of my face, and I find that to be really effective too. So really amazing concealer formula. For powder, I've really been loving this one, and this came as a subscriber recommendation in a video I did not too long ago, and it's been one that I just cannot put down. But I hadn't heard about it, and I love it. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. The shade that I use is Fair. This blurs everything, and it's got such a beautiful finish to it. It's hard to find though. When I went to go look for it in the store a few months back, it took me a while. I had to go to several different stores to find it. So I don't know what the deal is with not being able to find this one, but it's not one that you might see right off hand. It's one that you do have to look for, unfortunately, but it's worth finding. I would compare it to a lot of high-end powders that I have used because it is that good. Rimmel's Maxi Blush. I love these. I have a few of them. This is the one in the shade Third Base. It's very soft. It has a medium level of pigmentation, so it's really hard to apply too much of it, which I really appreciate about this blush. It's got a little bit of a sparkle in it. It's not like glitter, but it's a little bit of a shimmer in the formula, and it's so stunning on the cheeks. It adds such radiance to the face. Another hidden gem from Hard Candy that I feel like you have to try, especially if you really love highlighters. You're gonna swoon over this one. This is the Just Glow Stay Glassy Highlighters. The shade that I'm showing you here is Rose Gold. Look at this. Look at this. That's so pretty. Oh, and I don't like highlighter, okay? So that should tell you something. This is gorgeous, and you do not need much of it. And that amount that you apply there will last all day. It won't move. Why do you have to spend money anything more? Because it's all right here. And I would absolutely compare it to some of the higher end highlighters. This is amazing, amazing. If you're gonna look at anything from Hard Candy, I would highly recommend highlighters and eyeshadow palettes. Those have always been hit it out of the park for me when I've tried them in the recent years. The last product that I want to share with you that I feel like is utterly amazing but not that talked about is this mascara from Revlon. This is the So Fierce Big Bad Lash Mascara. This does amazing things in terms of volumizing and lengthening the lashes. I love applying this on my lower lashes and it stays put. I haven't had any issues with smudging, flaking, nothing like that. And it's not even waterproof, but it's great stuff. So if you are interested in any of the products that I shared here today, I will try to have all of them listed and linked for you below in the description box. Let me know what some of your favorite hidden gems of the moment are. And if you've tried any of the products I shared here today, feel free to share your experience on them as well. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to hang out with me more in the future, you're always welcome to subscribe. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch. I speak love, peace, and joy into you and into your home, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.